Welcome to Screen Hollywood, the home of movie news and entertainment. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
What's up, Screen Hollywood fanatics, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the Hollywood family. Hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell so you never miss an update. Also subscribe and bookmark our news publication at screenhollywood.com, where we release all the latest entertainment news first. So, tonight's the night. Or at least it will be very, very soon. Get out your plastic wrap, sharpen your knives, and prepare your kill room, because the news we've all been secretly hoping for, speculating about, and demanding has finally been confirmed. He's back, and his dark passenger is with him, and he is very, very much alive. That's right, forget what you saw, erase the image of him on that table. The Bay Harbor Butcher, the vigilante with a code, the blood spatter analyst who hid in plain sight, Dexter Morgan is returning to our screens in a brand new series officially titled Dexter Resurrection. Now scrap everything you thought you knew. For months, the internet has been ablaze with theories about ghosts and dark passengers, but new reports from outlets like Sportskeeda, MSN, and comicbook.com have clarified the shocking truth. This is not a prequel. This is not a story about Harrison. This is a direct continuation centered on a living, breathing Dexter Morgan. The biggest question in television is no longer who will sit on the Iron Throne, but how did Dexter survive? And we here at the Screen Hollywood team are absolutely electrified. We are talking about the return of television's greatest, most complex, and most compelling anti-hero, not as a memory, but as the main event. So today, we are diving deep into everything we know about Dexter Resurrection, the returning cast, the plot, the release details, and the one massive mystery that changes everything. All right, let's lay out the hard facts, because this is where it gets good. First up, the release schedule. Get ready, because Showtime is not making us wait. Dexter Resurrection is set for a special 2-episode premiere, dropping a double dose of our favorite serial killer right into our laps. The show, which will run for a full 10 episodes, will air on Showtime and be available to stream on Paramount Plus for subscribers with the Showtime add-on. And now, the most critical detail, the one that makes this all possible. Michael C. Hall is officially returning as Dexter Morgan. This is the cornerstone of the entire project. Michael C. Hall's iconic, layered performance is the lifeblood of this franchise. Without him in the lead, there is no show. His confirmation as the living protagonist, not a supporting ghost, is the news we were all waiting for. But this immediately presents a massive narrative hurdle that the writers must overcome. We all saw Harrison shoot him. We saw him bleeding out. So, how is he still alive? This is the central mystery, and the show's success hinges on a believable explanation. Did someone intervene? Was he stabilized off-screen by paramedics who arrived just in time? Did the shot miss any vital organs, allowing him to fake his death and escape once again? The possibilities are endless and ripe for a dramatic reveal. And this is where the title, Resurrection, takes on its true meaning. It's not a resurrection from the dead, it's the resurrection of the killer. Dexter tried to bury his dark passenger. He tried to be Jim Lindsay, the quiet shopkeeper in Iron Lake. He failed. Now, it seems he's done running from his nature. This series will likely be about him embracing the monster within once more. A true resurrection of the Bay Harbor Butcher. Now let's talk about the other bombshell confirmations, the returning cast. And this is where it feels like a true return to form. First up, Angel Batista is back. David Zayas is reprising his role as Dexter's old Miami Metro colleague. This is huge. When we last saw Angel in New Blood, he was just inches away from the truth. He had received the email from Angela Bishop and was reopening the case on the Bay Harbor Butcher, his eyes falling on a picture of his old friend Dexter. That thread was left hanging, and now it's about to be pulled taut. Is Angel still hunting him? Has he spent the intervening time obsessed with finding the man who betrayed his trust? The dynamic between a hunted Dexter and a hunting Batista is a premise loaded with the kind of cat-and-mouse tension that defined the best seasons of the original show. But the other returning cast member is perhaps the most significant of all. Get ready, because James Remar is returning as Harry Morgan.
That's right, the original conscience, the architect of the code. For 8 seasons, Harry was the ghost on Dexter's shoulder, the manifestation of his rules and his humanity. In New Blood, that role was taken over by a fiery, spectral Deb who represented Dexter's guilt and chaos. The return of Harry signifies a monumental shift. It suggests that Dexter is going back to his roots. He is returning to the foundational principles that allowed him to survive for so long. This creates a fascinating internal conflict. Is Dexter seeking the stability of his father's original code after the emotional chaos of his time with Deb's memory? The return of Harry isn't just a cameo. It's a thematic statement. The show is deliberately reconnecting with its origins, and that is an incredibly exciting prospect for longtime fans. This new series has the potential to be the ultimate course correction. It can acknowledge the events of New Blood while moving past its more divisive elements. It puts the focus squarely back on the character we all tuned in for, facing classic threats and guided by his original moral compass. It's a chance to explore a Dexter who has lost everything: his son, his identity, his quiet life, and has nothing left but his code and his knives. A cornered Dexter is a dangerous Dexter, and that's the version we love to watch. Here at Screen Hollywood, we are thrilled by this new direction. It's a bold move that respects the audience's intelligence by posing a compelling mystery, his survival, while returning to the core elements that made the show a global phenomenon. Michael C. Hall, David Zayas, and James Remar. That's a trifecta of talent that promises a return to the glory days of Miami Metro, even if the setting is new.
But enough of our speculation. We want to hear from you. What is your theory on how Dexter survived? Are you excited to see the return of Harry as his conscience? And what do you think it means for the show? What role do you think Angel Batista will play, friend or foe? Let us know your complete thoughts down in the comments below, and if you're officially hyped for the return of the king of anti-heroes, make sure you slaughter that like button, subscribe to Screen Hollywood, and ring that notification bell for all future updates. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the kill table.